Good morning. This is Ajay Kumar M from Department of Economics. So today I am here to discuss about the concept demand analysis. So what is demand in general? Demand refers to desire. What is desire? Desire means a consumer who is willing to possess to buy a commodity. That is what called as desire. So only desire does not depend, okay, that means demand does not depend only on the desire, but it also depends on various other factors like ability to pay and as well as willingness to pay for the commodity. For example, if a consumer want to purchase a commodity, okay, three factors are important. One is desire. The the consumer should willing to buy a commodity, as well as he should also have the ability to pay for the commodity. That means if a price of commodity is rupees 10, then consumer should be able to pay 10 rupees. Otherwise, he could not purchase the commodity. And willingness to pay. If the consumer is ready to pay, if he feels that the product is 10 rupees worth, then only the demand will arise. Otherwise, demand will not arise. So these are the factors where demand arises. That means if a consumer want to buy a commodity, he should have desire for the commodity, ability to pay, as well as willingness to pay. Okay, then what is the actual meaning of demand? It refers to the quantity of the commodity that the consumer is willing to buy in the market. Okay, so the quantity of the commodity that the consumer is willing to buy in the market at a particular price as well as at a particular time. Okay, so that means if a consumer is willing to buy 10 units of the commodity and the products is available in the market, and every product will be having certain price, and at certain time if consumer is willing to buy the commodity, then that is called as demand. Okay, so demand depends on what? So there are certain determinants of demand. Okay, which are those? So the price of a commodity. Okay, that means demand depends on price of a good, price of related good, consumer's income, as well as taste and preferences. Okay, that means when a consumer is willing to buy a commodity, okay, the price plays an important role. Okay, so consumer will decide to buy based on the price of the commodity. Not only that, the consumer also would like to buy the commodity, okay, based on the price of related good. Okay, when the consumer goes to the market, okay, the consumer will see two commodities, he will compare the price. Okay, whichever is convenient, the consumer will buy. Okay, then at the same time, consumer's income also important. If we don't have the income or if we don't have the money, then we could not buy the commodities. So demand also depends on consumer's income, as well as taste and preferences. If the consumer does not like the taste of the commodity, then demand will not arise. If consumer does not like to prefer any commodity, then demand will not arise. Okay, so these are the factors where the demand is dependent on. Okay, then among all these four factors, the prime factor which demand depends on is price. Okay, which is shows as QD is equal to F of P. Okay, so here QD is quantity demanded, F is the functional relationship, and P is price. Okay, so in the form of a equation, if we say it can be shown in the form of demand function. Okay, demand function means what? It is nothing but the relationship between quantity demanded and its determinants. Okay, so that is what called as demand function. If we write in the form of an equation, we can write like this, that is QD is equal to A minus BP. Okay, so here QD is quantity demanded and A and B are constants. Okay, and P is referred as price. Okay, so here we have dependent variable as well as independent variable. Okay, so quantity demanded depends on price. This is what we have learned in the previous topic. So quantity demanded is a dependent variable and price will be independent variable. Okay, so this is what about demand function, and A and B are considered as constants, and we also have here minus B. Minus B refers to slope. Okay, slope. The demand curve slope is going to be reflected with this minus b. Okay, so this is what demand function is. Okay, thank you.